Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. We've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. Well, here is a ground that requires no formal introduction. One of the truly iconic venues of our sport, the place where dreams are made. It is, of course, Old Trafford, Manchester. Looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really like this fella, Alexander Zinchenko, for his versatility and his nous. He'll be switching between so many different positions depending on whether his team has possession. He's just very effective on the ball as a breaker of lines.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Aina with a long pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Gakpo. That's surely a foul, free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Get a throw in. Isak. And here's... and the shot! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Mohamed Salah simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Wood gets away from his opponents. Gakpo. Isak. Nottingham Forest making a good start. Nice level of intensity in their play. Wood! He's done very well to get to that.
Wood sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai. Over to the left. Whipped in. Tries a header! Did well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Douglas Luiz. Hudson-Odoi. Gibbs-White. Played into space out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Wood with the short one. delivery, but no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Van Dijk with the crossfield ball. Bradley. 0-0 still. No lack of chances though.
Well, they could have had a bit more joy earlier if they'd varied their game and played a longer ball forward. I think this is looking much more promising now.
Bradley. Isak. He's had a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
They've played it short. McAllister's cross. Murillo attempts a clearance. Repelled by the keeper. Mohamed Salah. Good clearance and very necessary. Gakpo. And that's a goal kick. Murillo. Milenkovic drives it forward. Up towards the front line. Konate. Bradley. And it's played forward. Isak. Isak! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And it's been taken short. Gorgeous control there. Well, they can break here. Now it's Wood. Jota. Gibbs-White. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Bradley. Gakpo. Kerkez. Gakpo. Kerkez. Gravenberg. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Murillo. The referee brings the first half to a close. Both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So first half thoughts?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. I think they've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
Well, after 45 minutes it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Liverpool playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, he cut straight through the middle, only to find he had no cutting edge.
McAllister. And it's Salah. Out to the right. Bradley. Oh, nice touch. Finds himself eased off the ball. A buccaneering run from the defender. Jota. Gakpo. Soboslai spreads it towards the left. Tries to get it clear. Sankara. Now a chance to break. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Gakpo. Gravenberg. Oh, shooting chance! Just too high.
Liverpool just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Nottingham Forest are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Murillo tries to get it forward quickly. Going through. Jota puts his foot on the gas. Jota with... and a header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Liverpool can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Kirkes. 0-0 the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. And it's Salah. McAllister. Isaac! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, as Test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
It's gone for a throw-in. The Reds can make their change now with a break in play.
Substitution for Liverpool. Number 6. Coming on to replace him is
McAllister.
26.
Szoboszlai. Gakpo. Robertson. That's great strength on the ball. Gravenberg. McAllister. Robertson. Szoboszlai. Robertson. Konate. McAllister. Van Dijk. Hoists it forward. And that's been levered clear. McAllister. Bradley. 75 minutes played. Gravenberg. McAllister. Bradley. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Gets wrestled off the ball. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Substitution for Liverpool. Number 18. Coming on the field is number 7.
Just needed a better contact.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Keeper has beaten it away.
Liverpool showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Wirtz. It's on a plate. Chance! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Liverpool have themselves a chance from the spot. A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Substitution for Liverpool. Number 84. Coming on to replace him.
And he's buried it! 1-0! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You could feel the tension as he stepped up to take that, but it didn't bother him, and he tucked it away perfectly.
Liverpool break the deadlock.
It was definitely a brave call by the referee to give that penalty, and I think the way this game has gone, it could easily turn out to be the decisive moment.
And he has been fouled there.
Liverpool certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Liverpool just have to run down the clock. Forward it goes. It's come loose. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Konate plays it forward. Isak. Hudson-Odoi. Doi. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Substitution for Liverpool. Number 9. Alexander Isak.
Szoboszlai.
Coming on the field.
Robertson. Szoboszlai. Robertson. And the referee brings it to a close. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit